Hi everyone, this is Maganda Joseph for BGM Animal Breeding Farm. Thanks once again for joining us on our YouTube channel. Today we shall be discussing the common mistakes that new farmers or beginners make when they are coming into animal farming and the importance of a master plan in animal farming. But first, this is our Coast Guyana garden, as you can see right here. We are in a wet season, so we planted more pastures. Because the common mistakes that new farmers make when they're coming into livestock farming or animal farming is that we have so much love for the animals before preparing feeds. So the major or the common mistakes that new farmers make is that they stock animals before preparing feeds. But in actual sense, it would make a lot of sense to prepare more feeds or to have feeds first, then the animal should come last. So when we talk about a master plan, it's just a guideline on what should come first and what should come last. So in my view, I would recommend any new farmer who's coming into this business, you should plant your fodder first or prepare the feeds first or plant your pastures first. Because without animals or without feeds, you can't keep animals. So all those nice looking animals you see, the muscles you see, they are a result of good feeding. So this is Aquarius Ghana garden, as you can see. We planted more feeds now than the number of animals that we do have. So we fall in love with the animals after visiting certain farms or watching certain videos on YouTube, not knowing that these animals look nice or the way they look depending on how they are fed. So all the new farmers who are coming into this animal farming, you should prepare your feeds first. And in case you fail even to get the animals, you can be selling off the pastures or the fodder and then you purchase the animals. That's the simplest way of doing it. In case you have planted your feeds first and anything or any disturbances come along the way, you can be selling off some of the feeds and then you rectify those problems you may be having at the farm. So never ever stock animals before preparing feeds, not even planting or when they are not yet mature. When we have already finished preparing the feeds, then stock the animals. But in case you do that mistake, you'll be in a very big loss that it won't be so easy for you to come out of that loss after a certain period of time. So this is Aquarius Ghana garden. What we do, we try as much as we can to apply the fertilizers. So the common mistake we made, or all the new farmers make, is that they stock animals before preparing feeds. Now what did we do? We have planted Aquarius Ghana. We have a very small portion where we plant our maize, as you can see. We planted some maize. We used organic fertilizers. The maize, the space in between the maize is not so huge or the recommended one, but because we applied our organic fertilizers, we have been able to harvest some good tons of maize from a small piece of land, as you can see. And if you have planted maize, it's good to know the right stage for harvesting that maize and which is the milk stage. So any farmer who's going to make silage for the animals, when you have prepared your fodder like that, it is very good to know that stage at which you should harvest your maize. As you can see, the milk stage, whereby when you try to press that maize, it produces that milk stuff. So it makes a lot of sense to know the most correct stage for harvesting your fodder, because if you harvest it when it's past that stage, the nutritional content won't be so high. So that milk stage is the best stage for harvesting. I'm showing you more of it, as you can see. That is the stage at which I hope you can see what is coming out of that corn. That's the best stage for harvesting fodder in case you are going to do silage. Another mistake we did is like trusting in someone who's knowledge. It's good to visit other farms to acquire more knowledge and you know what exactly should be done. Some people stock pregnant animals when they have not constructed the kids' pens. So for me right there, as you can see in the video, what we do is that at times we source the maize stovers from outside. We plant some which is ours, and also we source some from outside. The issue of the feeds again, what did we do? We have prepared enough gardens, very big, a very big garden of Napier pak chong, as you can see. It's properly planted in lines. So now the mistake we had of having more animals than the amount of feeds we have rectified it that way, because as I told you earlier in my video, for us we only plant those pastures which are perennial at the farm in big quantities, the maize in a very smaller quantity, because for them they are annual crops. So this is our Napier pak chong. We know they are very nutritious, they grow very fast, they don't have hairs, they are hairless, so it is easy to be handled by the workers at the farm. As you can see, we're trying to prepare more feed than what we need, because we want to do a mega project. So dear farmers, I would recommend you to plant these perennial crops because they are very good. Napier pak chong is doing very well, and we are doing silage, as I'll be showing you in the coming videos. We are preparing silage, and the goats love them so much. Even the dairy cows are in much love with it because it is sweet, and again it has fatty soluble carbohydrates that they can ferment even in the absence of molasses. But still, you do add on to improve on the scent and its quality. As you can see, we are doing a great work there, planting more feeds, because we learned from the past mistake that we stocked animals without enough feeds, because goats can multiply so fast, even sheep, even cows. It seems as if 9 months is a lot, but it is not. I hope you can see our Napier pak chong. It does well, it grows well, and it is very nice, very palatable, very sweet to the animals. So dear farmers, what I recommend you to know, that you should have your fodder first. In case of any problem, you can sell off the fodder, still get money to buy the animals. 2, you construct the structures. Never ever stock the animals before preparing structures. It is of great importance that you prepare structures before bringing animals. So planting the fodder first. So as you are constructing the structures, even the fodder is growing at the same time. So from there, before bringing in animals, then bring in the animal handling equipment, in case you're going to do dairy, or you're going to be slaughtering your rabbits or your animals. From the bring in those equipments which are needed, like the spraying machines, even the workers. Towards the end, you bring in the workers, you train them, those who are going to handle the animals. And lastly, you purchase the animal. So the animal should come last after preparing feeds, structures, animal equipment, workers. Then the animals should come last. Never ever stock animals before preparing all those ones above, because if you do, you'll be in negative cash flows very soon. That's why most farms collapse. That's why most farms. And again, the workers who are going to bring in, try to sensitize them, because you know that most workers who are handling our animals are not of higher levels of education like some of us. So it's good to sensitize them, make them your friends at the farm, because they're also humans. Handle them in a proper way, because they're the one who are going to handle your business in your absence. So it is good to have a master plan. The master plan will guide you on what should come first, what should come last. The major problem we do face is some people have the master plan, but they don't follow the master plan. And if you don't follow the master plan, it will be of no use to you. So it's good to follow your master plan. Don't trust in your own creation. Make farm visits, read, get guidelines from those people or from your mentors, so that you can be productive This is a very good venture worth investing in, but it should be properly managed. From the word go, construct cheap but technical houses. Plant those perennial crops which can stay there for a long period of time, and those ones which are annuals. Try as much as you can to understand what should come first, followed by what, and what should come last. Never ever stock animals before preparing feeds. This is the common mistake I made when I was starting. And again, learn something about animal health, because it will be so expensive for you to always call on a vet to come even on simple stuffs. So learn some healthy knowledge, acquire some knowledge about animal health, like how to inject animals, how to do subcut, how to do intramuscular, how to do IV injections. So because at times your animal may fall sick at night when the vet is not there, even how to help an animal to deliver before you stock those animals. Acquire that knowledge because it is very much necessary. Otherwise, calling a vet every time to come at your farm, it is expensive. Just have a thermometer, talk to your vet in your area, know the temperature ranges and how can you handle from the temperature ranges, because it's through those temperatures and other signs that you can treat those animals. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make it a point to subscribe. Thanks so much for the comments. Please, I'm ready to learn from you. I want us to grow together, to on this farming journey together. In case of anywhere you can advise, your advice is most welcome, because for me, I never stop learning because I will never stop teaching. Thanks so much for watching. May God bless you all.